Okay, so we're here talking with Laterras Whitfield. I feel like you're the relationship expert for today's conversation on restoring broken trust. We know that you have great conversations on your podcast, Dear Future Husband and Future Wife. Talk to us a little bit, because what we've heard from people, the panelists so far, is that it's difficult trying to restore a broken trust because it can become a frustrating process. So what advice would you give to, especially brothers, the brothers that may have, broken trust and don't understand that it's a process to rebuilding that trust?
Patience. A lot of times people feel like someone should just get over it.
Yes.
And when you start off with that mindset and that heart posture, then you can never have evolution from that. And so you're trying to force somebody to get through their healing process instead of being submitted and say, however long it takes you to restore this trust, because I violated it. So however long that takes, then I'm willing to be a part of that process. But anytime you're rushing that process, it's never going to work out for your benefit.
I like that. Now let me flip the script a little bit, because we talk a lot about men, breaking trust, but we don't often hear what is the process like if a woman breaks a trust with men. We don't get a chance to hear what is that like, and is it different for when it happens the other way around? Is it harder for men to even try to restore that broken trust?
Yeah, it's very hard for men to be in that mindset. I had a guest on my podcast whose wife cheated on him, and a lot of men were calling him a simp. They were saying he was weak. They said if a woman cheats, then she's going to always cheat, all that fragile masculinity coming out. And so the reality is that I believe that men, if they had the heart posture to actually be patient, then they can actually work through that too. But it takes a lot of healing. Got to go through therapy. There's no way you can go through that process without having an outside person looking in to help rebuild that relationship.
So it's your opinion that on both sides there is the possibility for healing?
100%, especially in a marriage. We say these vows but don't really understand the gravity of those vows. For better or for worse, we don't know what that worse looks like. But broken trust fits right on in there with that worse. And if you actually go through that process properly, you can have it restored and your marriage can be stronger than it ever once was.
And that's why we have him on the panel today. Looking forward to hearing more from you with the panel here at CheMinistry. Thank you so much, Terry.
Thank you.